just met with Amira, our guide. I'm instructing her to take me to where Eastern is. So she's asking me, she's just informing me, she's telling me welcome to something like that. I'm trying to inform me that she's my guide, which I knew she's my guide before, but this is just the process. She's asking me what do I like to do. So I need to, you need to just click I need directions. That's what I just did now. I clicked on I need directions on the top. At the left hand side, you click on the directions you want. If you are going to Eastern's place, if you are going to Sports World or wherever you want to go. So I clicked on Eastern. I told her I'm going to Eastern. So that's where she's taking me to right now. So I'm trying to jump the staircase and follow her up. If you are walking, you might be slow. She's very fast, so you need to run. So at this point, I was walking, but later on, I'll start running so I can meet up with her. So now we are discussing with her, trying to, she's giving me direction on that I should enter into this class. So I'm inside the class now. I'm working to meet the tutor, and that's about Eastern. That's an AI lookalike of about Eastern. It's an AI bot. So I'm working to meet Eastern now. So I'm trying to set the camera. So like I said, this is about Eastern. This is an AI lookalike of about Eastern. So now I'll be asking different questions that I want to know, questions I want to learn. So here right now I'm typing. So you just click on the type here, and that is where you type your questions, whatever you want to ask, whatever you want to find or learn. It mustn't be physics, chemistry, or biology. Over here, I I'm acting as a character that wants to go for an interview. So I just asked, what are
So
the questions that those are the questioning that the sales rep will be asked in an interview. That's question and answer. So it's currently thinking to give me the response. So I just have to wait. Okay, this is the question. This is the answers. My dear friend, it seems as though there was a minor hiccup with the attempt to fetch the latest wisdom from the ether of the modern web, but fear not with the knowledge I already possessed. Let me share with you some common questions and answers. So you'll be sharing. Remember to use the next button. So click the next. So these are the questions. Can you tell me about yourself? Everyone knows this is the first question they will ask you in an interview. So you always need to prepare for this question. So if you're going for any interview, it mustn't be just sales rep interview. Any interview, the first question will always be, tell me about yourself. So the answer, focus on your professional background. As always, focus on your background and skills that are relevant to sales. For example, I have 5 years of experience in sales, specializing in building strong client relationships and closing deals. My passion. Remember to click the next button. So when you click the next button, it will move to the next stage. Mind you, always know that to answer interview questions, you need to use the STAR format, which is the situation, task, action, and results. That is how you respond to an interview question if you want to scale through. So this is lies in understanding customer needs and delivering. So this is the other part of the response. Then the next question is, what do you know about our company? So mind you, always need to know, make your research about the company you're applying for. Make your research about the company. Try to know the job description to know what it entails. So this is what it is. So the third question is, how do you handle rejection? The answer, show resilience and a positive attitude. You might say, I view rejection as an opportunity to learn and improve. Each no brings me closer to a yes. I love this because it helps me refine my approach. So the next question is what, mind you, this is just an idea of how to respond to a question. You can tailor it to your taste on how you can easily remember. Notes, don't cram to go for an interview. Always understand, just learn the basics. What they will ask and know how to respond to it. it's your life, it's your experience. So you should know how to explain yourself on the things you've done before, on the things you are doing, how you did it, the actions, and the result you got from it. This is what the interviewer, this is what the recruiter wants to see. So the next question is, what is your sales process like? As I said, we are, remember, we are responding, the question is a sales representative interview question. So this is, how do you, so this a sales process like, so the answer, describes the method of identifying leads, building relationships, and closing sales. For example, I begin my research. I begin by researching potential clients, out, reaching out with personalized communication and focusing on building trust before processing the product. Next question, can you give an example of? So remember to click the next slide to get the other part of the question. So this is a very fun application where you can learn anything. It doesn't have to be chemistry or anything that I say you are going for an interview. This is a place for you. So a successful sales deal you close. They're trying to ask you the successful sales deal you closed. Answer: share a specific and concise story, highlighting your role and the outcome. I once closed the deal with a major client by listening closely to their needs and providing a tailored solution that resulted in a 20% increase. Remember, I told you, always add results. What's the outcome of what you got? The outcome of what you did, what it resulted to. Always add that result. Well, this is what recruiters want to hear. This is what the hiring managers want to see. And this is what the interviewer is asking for. Always remember to add it. Use the STAR method, like I mentioned earlier on. So that is what Easton is saying here. A tailored solution that resulted in a 20% increase in their production efficiency. So the next question is, how do you stay motivated in a challenging sales environment? Of course, they want to know how you handle pressure. So the answer: emphasize your personal drive and strategies. I set personal goals and celebrate small victories along the way, staying focused on the larger picture and the satisfaction of helping clients find solutions. This is a very good answer. If you give answers like this, you've put your step forward in your interview for you to be considered. The key to success in these interviews is to remain confident, be honest about your experience, and convey a genuine passion for sales and helping clients. If you have more specific questions, feel free to ask. So he's asking if I have a specific question. So what all this is just all about is being honest, like he said here. Of course, you need to be honest in your interview process. About your experience. It's your experience. You're the one that did the previous job, so you know how to explain it and convey your message very well. Be genuine.